maybe this wasn't such a good idea after all.
Hello, and welcome back to fett8802 plays Final Fantasy X. We're episode 4. We're starting a Cloister of Trials, which is the puzzle elements of the game. You'll have to forgive me during part of these cloisters. I am using a guide. It has been a long time since I've done them, and I want to be able to get all the destruction spheres and all of that. In order to get one of the summons later, one of the optional summons later in the game, you have to get all the destruction spheres in the cloisters. Plus, they tend to give you pretty good items for that portion of the game. These puzzles involve touching glyphs on walls like I just did, moving colored balls from these little pedestals here. You must use the sphere. Glyph spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to hidden treasure. It seems the Besaid spheres are also necessary. Each temple has its own sphere type. This first cloister is pretty simple. Not a whole lot to it. Again, there's not going to be a whole ton of commentary during this section because, quite frankly, it's a little slow. A bunch of the doors only open with the spheres, and then oddly enough you can remove them immediately afterward. So yeah, I'm recording the audio again post-video, so I don't know a whole lot of what to say through here, so I may just be quiet, and if you want to skip through the cloister part, you can, I guess, do that. If you're using this as a guide, watch it, because it'll show you all the... Oh, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm apparently goofed. What am I doing? Alright, looks like I figured it out. I promise on future cloisters I'm not this bad. It seems like I was still getting used to the controls, too. At this point, I've got about 17 episodes recorded, about 15 hours in-ish. Played a lot of Blitzball, done that kind of stuff, so I'll try to get videos out on a more regular basis, maybe every day, every other day, since I've got them. I just need to record the audio, so I'll try to do at least one a day. Because I know there are at least some of you who are watching each episode, so I'm not getting a whole ton of views at the moment, but hopefully we can change that. So the destruction spheres typically blow up a section of the cloister with the treasure behind. This treasure is pretty good. I believe it's for Yuna. Oh, it might be. Yep. Yuna's Rod of Wisdom. You can obtain hidden items by using destruction spheres. Sometimes hard to line yourself up with these pedestals.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian?
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardians in there now. One of them's got a short fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
And here we get to see what it is Yuna can summon.
Hey, over here!
Alright, I guess you can't talk to Kamari.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Ready?
Okay.
That is a weird looking bird dragon thing.
I had never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it. I remember that night we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Oh.
Let me introduce you to the team. This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team. His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys. So
Hey,
what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got
Pansies.
a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team, to bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
And I'll tell you what, it is hard to win that first game against the Luca Goers. They are exceedingly better than your team by absurd amounts, especially the goalkeeper. Your keeper, whose name is Keepa, is really pretty terrible. Like, really, really awful. He can't block anything.
You sure got the boys worked up, huh?
And really, Waka's not that good either. I guess late game, if you have the right stuff, Waka's pretty good.
Heathen!
Stay away from the summoner! You're a bad man!
Lady Una, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Oh.
I'm Yuna. Thank you so much for your help earlier.
Huh? I'm sorry about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
I saw that Aeon thing. That's amazing.
Really? Do you think I can become High Summoner?
Lady
He doesn't
Una,
even know what High
come
Summoner
play with
is.
me some more.
Oh, I guess he did learn, didn't he?
So, tomorrow then.
Tomorrow?
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
Oh, really?
We can talk more.
Huh.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
She's
You
cute,
told
huh?
her about Xanarkand.
Don't get no ideas.
No promises there, big guy. Hey, but what if she, like, comes on to me?
That's not going to happen. If you get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
Stay away from the...
Shut up! Oh, I was going to tell you a little bit about
Ready
Blitzball.
for bed? Good.
I guess
Sleep
we'll see
tight.
what's next. If it's a storyline, I won't. But if not, I can fill some time talking about Blitzball. Not sure what's going to happen. Oh yeah, this is kind of trippy.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
You really sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
Oh, hey.
What is he doing? He does that other times in the game. I can't figure out if it's a glitch or not.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball! Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry, cry. That's the only thing you're good for. Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you.
Huh?
That's the spirit. You can do it.
There's a few trippy dreams in this game.
He's dead, okay? Dead. He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought him here in the first place.
Yeah, but he needed our help.
Excuses again?
Yeah, but...
That's it. No more. Enough, Waka.
Scary. So, who's Chapu?
My little brother, Chapu. Looked like you.
He's dead?
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
Oh, so that's why.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Revenge, then?
That was the idea. I'm more worried about a stupid game now than avenging my brother. Well, after the next tournament, I'll be a guardian full-time. I know it kinda looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
Don't worry. I mean, I owe you a lot. You really helped me out, you know? What I mean is... Thanks, Waka.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
So in the Blitzball teams, if you play for a while, get up all your characters to level 99, then Waka has a special move called, I believe, Aurochs Reels, and if everyone is the original team from the Besaid Aurochs, he can convert everybody's shot points, which you'll see what that is here in a couple episodes, to his, so he has a ridiculous amount of shooting ability.
Hey, sleepyhead. Something I want to give you.
Whoa! You're giving this to me?
Yeah.
How cool is that
use it
sword?
well.
I love it. In fact, I like that design better than his ultimate weapon.
That's the sword you gave Chapu.
Well, he never used it. Where's Yuna?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm?
Since then, she's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice. Now, today, she leaves as a summoner.
This is our journey. We should leave together.
You really don't.
You never
need
do
all
see that luggage.
They're not really my things. They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
This isn't a vacation, Yuna.
I guess you're right.
Oh, she doesn't bring it. Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay, off we go.
So when Waka has such a high shot amount, if you get him the ability Golden Arm, it halves the speed at which he throws. Well,
Here comes one
I
now.
guess you haven't seen Blitz play it, so it won't make a lot of sense. Essentially, what it
Why
means
don't you
is
try out that sword I gave you?
that you can score from the other side of all the way from the other side of the sphere pool.
No problem.
It's pretty fun.
Not too shabby. You kept up with him pretty well. Might make
One
a
thing
good
I like
party
about this
someday.
game's fighting and random encounters, every character in the game is specially tailored to a particular type of enemy. So like Waka handles the flying stuff, Titus handles the fast, agile things. But what that means is, really, you can't forget to level one of your characters, because the game's random encounters are pretty balanced. That the random encounters bring out all different types of enemies all the time, so you're constantly switching. You'll see that here in a second, once we get all three of us in there with Yuna.
That looks like trouble.
Ha! Watch this.
You got nothing,
Told ya.
Titus.
Only magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Magic? Element?
Let's have our black mage show you what I mean. Luke, you're up.
Clueless, aren't you? Good thing I'm here.
Magic and fiends have properties called elements. There are 4 elements: fire, ice, lightning, and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends. And ice
Fast.
fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire
There you
and
go.
ice,
She
but
explained
what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Takes me a little bit to get back into the rhythm of these random battles, so the first few battles I'm kind of slow, but eventually we'll speed up.
Take your time.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Jeez, Titus, chill out.
Are you ready?
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
I think each of those little options that you select, the one earlier when he asked if I thought Yuna was cute, and this one and further options like that, they affect affection levels in the characters, and it changes some of the cutscenes during the game. Not much. In fact, it changes almost nothing. But it is there, and there are guides on the internet if you want to look at that. I think there's something like 50 different things you can do throughout the game that change how the characters view you and their affection level for you. Those little things are outbed markings. I forget what that means. Yeah, forgot about the lion dude. Tiger dude, whatever. And for a character who looks like Kimari looks, he's really rather worthless. I don't know, I guess there are probably strategies for using him, but he's essentially kind of a mix between Titus and Aaron. So, you know, he's not as good as Titus or Aaron in either agile enemies or super beefy enemies. So he's just kind of there. And then his overdrive is learning fiend attacks, which sounds like it'd be cool, but they really don't do a whole lot. So, I don't know. And his sphere grid, where he starts out on the sphere grid, is really bizarre. It's got a bunch of small, tiny little branches, and
That's enough.
just doesn't work very well. I don't like using them. So he's usually the one that lags behind in levels. I gotta use him to
What's with that guy?
power level him to get him back caught back up.
Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the fiend's way of fighting.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardian.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either. Kamari doesn't talk much anyway. But he has protected me since I was a child.
Yep, I like the strength percentage adding weapons. Occasionally I'll use elemental swords if I'm up against a boss or something that it'll do extra damage against. I do typically keep all my weapons, or most of them. I don't sell much. In the middle of battle you can change your weapons and armor, so it's kind of nice to just have a set of swords that have, you know, all sorts of different things going good for them.
That's your department, right?
True. But, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Switching members during battle. Basically press L1, switch to whoever you want. You use this an awful lot in this game.
The first real battle. Let's see some style.
Show us what your training has taught you, Yuna.
Okay.
One, you can try to read it. Other than use the summon command. Basically, if the Aeon is defeated, it becomes unavailable for a few battles. The neat thing about the Aeons is it's real easy to get their overdrive gauge up, as you saw just there. And so typically before most large-scale boss battles, I'll get all of their overdrives up and Yuna's. And you can use all their overdrives, just one right after the other on the enemy. It really kind of cheapens some parts of the game, but I use it anyway because it makes it less stressful. There are certain bosses that are very stressful without it. But we won't see any of those super stressful bosses for a good 20, 25, 30 hours. So, I guess episode 60-ish, provided I can keep each of these at about a half an hour, which I think I've done pretty good at. There's a couple a little longer, but most are right around 30. Looks like this one's going to be a few minutes over. I try to block the episodes out in logical places, you know, not in the middle of a cutscene or anything like that, so typically when I can get to a save sphere. I think, and I don't think I've mentioned this in any of the videos I've posted yet, but I will probably show all the path, you know, from point A to point B with all the random battles. Because I know eventually battles will get boring, but,
another one of those.
you know...
No problem. Leave this one to me, huh?
Oh,
Say
yeah, we're
good
gonna
night,
learn
birdie.
one of Waka's specials. I use that move probably more than any other move in the game. I guess maybe Lulu's magic, but it's very useful blinding enemies. But anyway, I'll probably show the initial traveling from point A to point B in each area so that you can see the area. I will not show any extended leveling that I do, which I think I do after this episode. I level them all about 10 sphere levels here, just to not have to worry about the difficulty at all. I mean, the game itself's fairly simple, or easy anyway. The optional bosses aren't, but the main storyline bosses. So every now and then I'll do just an extra 10 or 15 sphere levels just to keep myself ahead of the curve. And I can't remember if I show any sphere grid leveling in this video or not. I won't always do that on camera either. Alright, well I guess that's the end of this episode, so thank you very much for watching,